Since we're not even close to an altcoin season, a lot of people come to me and ask, Manu, which coins should I buy now and which coins should I definitely avoid? So in today's video, I will show you exactly which coins I am buying at the moment and which you should definitely avoid. So let's not lose time and start right into it so you can prepare right in time for the upcoming altcoin season. Let's go. We are not even close to an altcoin season and this is very good for us. So we have time to accumulate coins in the dips and in the corrections. So I would recommend to buy the coins I show you now in the category Bullish to DCA. Dollar cost averaging in the coins I show you in the category Bullish is what I am doing, and this is what is my recommendation for you. So this category here is the coins I am most bullish on, I am DCAing, and where we will have the best and most secure gains to take home after this bull run. Let's start right into it. Then we have some other categories here like okay, which is coins that are okay to hold, yeah, and coins you really don't need and coins you should definitely avoid. But let's start with the coin I am most bullish on, and this is for sure Bitcoin. There is no second best. There is no fucking second best. Bitcoin is the number one coin and there will never be another Bitcoin. So everybody has to have Bitcoin in its portfolio. You can't afford to not own Bitcoin. We have the institutional interest in Bitcoin at the moment, which is higher than ever before. We are in the end stadium of Bitcoin. We will get to 1 million with Bitcoin. It is only a matter of time. The next coin here is Supra. Supra is a coin that was very much hyped by a lot of influencers. So in my opinion, massively overhyped. So no need to hold this coin any longer. A coin I hold for myself is Jupiter, which is one of my favorite DEXs on the Solana blockchain. It is okay. It is nice to have, but since Solana is lagging behind, since Solana is losing a bit of momentum, yeah, we have not that of a good performance of Jupiter as well, but it is okay. It will come back eventually. I have my Jupiter coins staked and it is okay. Another coin that is overhyped in my opinion is ASA. ASA is a coin that unites Fetch, Ocean Protocol, Singularity, and so on. We can see here the coins collaborated and we can see what happened after. So I think the expectations to this project is too high. So this is why I'm gonna put this coin in the category no need, because I think there's more interesting AI projects which will gain more momentum in my opinion. A coin in my opinion that you also don't really need is here Arbitrum. I like to use the Arbitrum blockchain. I like to build some DeFi strategies on Arbitrum, but the coin has no momentum at all. So it is nice if you can earn it because it is nearly stable, but I would not invest into it. More interesting, I think, is Celestia. Celestia is one of the most underrated layer ones because it is underrated, it is often overseen or overlooked. So it has potential, but not that much momentum at the moment. Then we have some other Dino coins like Filecoin, which had its moment in 2021. I think the times are over. Same with Algorand. Algorand also had its moment in 2021. I think those Dino coins will not get back to their all-time highs. And there is other coins in this category. I will also add to the Dino coins later on. Which I would definitely avoid is here for sure the Trump coin, which is a highly manipulated coin, which can pump definitely if Donald Trump is making another surprise announcement. But I would not invest into it. Yeah, it is too hot in my opinion. You might burn yourself. Then we have here ENA from Ethena, which is a nice DeFi project, but not a coin I would invest in. So for me, there is no need to buy this coin. Then we have here Atom, which is nearly a stable coin. This is also why the yeah, opportunity costs from these projects are very high to hold. I am staking this coin, and I can assure you there is not much to gain here for holding this coin at the moment. Then we have here Ethereum Classic. Yeah, there is no need to hold Ethereum Classic. If you want, you can hold Ethereum, or I would definitely hold Ethereum because it is the layer of everything. Yeah, it is the layer of DeFi, it is the layer of real world assets. So I think everybody has to own some Ethereum, and when Ethereum rallies, when they will close their gap to Bitcoin, everybody would have wished to own some Ethereum. I am owning mine since 2016. Then we have here one of the AI coins I would definitely hold in my portfolio. Render has a lot of strong collaborations. This is why I am holding on to my Render position. Then we have here Sonic. The Sonic blockchain is also gaining a lot of momentum at the moment. Same like the Hype blockchain. And a lot of you can remember, Sonic was the old Phantom blockchain. I hope Sonic can hold its momentum, because we have to say they have an airdrop season which is running until the end of June. And we all know what happened, for example, with Phantom after their incentives ended. Yeah? And I hope they will make it different these times with Sonic. So yeah, it is nice. They have a lot of potential, but just make sure you know the risks. So it is okay to hold it. Yeah, it can gain a lot of momentum, but be prepared for a setback in summer. The next coin is also one of my favorite AI coins, Tau BitTensor, similar tokenomics to Bitcoin. So these are now two AI projects in my bullish category. I would recommend to only hold one or maximum of 2 coins per meta, so that you can have exposure to 5 or 6 metas, but only with 1 or 2 coins, so that you don't spread your money to too many projects. It is all about capital efficiency, so make sure to not spread your money too much. The next coin is a layer 2 you don't really need, Mantle. Then we have here Qcoin. I would avoid the coins of the centralized exchanges. You don't need it. Aptos, also no momentum, no need in my opinion. Then, my friends, we have here Casper. Casper is a project with one of the best technologies, and I think after the upgrade, they have very much room to grow if people finally recognize how good this project is. Most people still invest in memes and coins. They think they are good, but this is a project that is really good and that will gain its momentum. Another project I really like is Near. Near is also one of my favorite AI projects, but I can only choose 2. So this is why I have to put Near here in the okay category. Then we have here Uniswap. They have launched their Unichain, then we have here Uniswap, which is one of the oldest DeFi protocols and exchanges on the Ethereum chain. They build now their own Unichain, similar to Jupiter. They both have very solid products, and I hope they will gain momentum. A coin which I have no conviction in is for sure Litecoin. Yeah, you don't need it. Litecoin had its time. It's also one of the Dino coins, and I think one ETF will not change a thing. A coin I personally hold and like is Pepe, for example, because Pepe is like leverage on Ethereum. If Ethereum pumps, Pepe pumps double. So if you like memes and Ethereum, you can definitely hold some Pepe. Then we have here with ICP another AI project. I think you don't need another AI project in your portfolio. Also, you don't need another Dino coin, so let's put this dinosaur to the other dinosaurs. Monero, on the other hand, is a coin I really like, but the EU does not really like privacy coins, so this is why they will have a very, very hard time to grow. but it is a really cool project in my opinion. Then we have here Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash we got after the fork from Bitcoin. Yeah, it was a gift for us. I sold my Bitcoin Cash, but in my opinion, there is only one Bitcoin you need, so no need for Bitcoin Cash. A project I really like is HBAR. HBAR has really strong partnerships, but at the moment it is not really starting with their partnerships. So one of them will eventually bring HBAR to explode. It is not exploded yet, but there is very much room to grow. Then we have here Shiba. I think Solana memes had its time. I think they will not have a very strong comeback. So if I would buy memes, I would go here with Pepe on Ethereum or Doge. You never know when Elon Musk is posting again about Doge, so everything is possible. Coins you really should avoid is on the other hand here PiCoin, which smells for me like a pyramid scheme, like multi-level marketing bullshit. After this shitty project we come to one of the best projects, and this is Hype. It is my favorite altcoin project at the moment. I really love the product, I really love the perp stacks, I really love how the blockchain is growing. So I think we will definitely have a lot of fun with Hyperliquid in this cycle. It is for sure my biggest altcoin holding, and I think it is still underrated because they will grow as big as the BNB coin here. It will grow to a number 5 coin for sure. So I would all the time go with Hype instead of BNB. So as I have already said, I would avoid all of the coins from the centralized exchanges. Then we have here another Dino coin with Avalanche. I know a lot of you guys like Avalanche, but for me it is really not interesting. So another dinosaur to the dinosaurs. Then we have here Stellar. I sold my Stellar in 2018, so I think they also had their best times behind them, so no need to buy them now in my opinion. A project on the other hand you can't miss is for sure Chainlink. Chainlink is the number 1 Oracle coin, so for me Chainlink is here one of the most bullish projects. Without Chainlink, none of the blockchains would run as good as they do, so Chainlink is the number 1 Oracle coin in my opinion. But there is a lot of good alternatives with Piff or Wormhole as well. Then we have here Cardano, another dinosaur for the dinosaur graveyard. I think there is no need to hold Cardano in 2025. And I hope for Solana they will gain momentum, otherwise I have to put them also in this category. But Solana is a coin I would definitely hold. If you hold them already, I would DCA. If you don't hold Solana, I would consider switching my Solanas for Sui. Sui has a lot of momentum at the moment. So Sui has a lot of potential. It is their first season. It is their first bull run. So I'm very excited what we will see with Sui. WeChain, on the other hand, has also had its best times. So not interesting to me. A coin which I think is interesting is for sure the TRON coin from the Telegram Foundation. Telegram is one of the most used apps, and since their CEO is now free again, I think they will make some cool things and will go in the direction of mass adoption. So let's see what happens. I think there is room to grow for TRON. Then we have here Matic or Polygon, which also is a dinosaur which had its best times. I think they won't come back if you ask me, but let me know what do you think about these projects in the comments. Then we have here Say. Also Say is not really interesting at the moment. Then we have here my second favorite altcoin project, and it is Ondo Finance. Ondo wants to bring the whole Wall Street to DeFi, and it will manage just fine. Ondo has a lot of potential, a lot of room to grow. So I'm very excited what we will see with Ondo Finance. So Ondo for me is here definitely a project I'm very bullish on. I'm holding a lot of Ondos in my portfolio. So let's see what will happen when the whole Wall Street comes to the blockchain. We know BlackRock on its own is nearly 3 to 4 times as big as the whole blockchain crypto sector. And let's see what will happen when the whole Wall Street comes and tokenizes its assets and make them tradable 24/7 over marketplaces like on the global markets. Then we have here TRON. Also TRON with its founder Justin Sun is, in my opinion, a little shady. So I think there is no need to hold TRON in your portfolio. And I think one of the most overrated coins is XRP. Yeah, they have one of the biggest market caps for sure, but I think people have too high expectations. People think XRP will go to hundreds or thousands of dollars. That's completely nonsense. They will make 2x, 4x maybe, yeah, but they won't go to $100. They won't go to $1,000. Why should they? Yeah, banks might use their XRP ledger, but why should they use their XRP coins? There is no need for the coin. So I think it will just work fine if you hold it in your portfolio. But if finally banks use the XRP ledger and they don't use the XRP coin, it might also lose a lot of its momentum. But let me know, what do you think about XRP? It is one of the most discussed coins overall. Then another scam coin which is making the relaunch is Beer 0.0. So just stay away from these rugs or rug pulls. I can't count how many times they rug their community, and a lot of people also are falling again for their pre-sale scams. So please avoid these projects, yeah, like Trump, like the centralized exchanges coins like Picoin, and go for the good ones. Go for Bitcoin, go for Ethereum, Hype, Ondo, Sui, Casper, Render, Tau, Chainlink. Go for Solana, XRP, TON, HBAR, Near, Celestia, Sonic, Uni, Jupiter, Paper, Doge. Yeah, these are nice projects. You don't need projects like Supra, Fed, Arbitrum, Filecoin, Algorand, Polkadot, Avalanche, Cardano, Ethena, Atom, Ethereum Classic, Mantle, Aptos, Litecoin, ICP, Monero, Bitcoin Cash, Shiba, Stellar, VeChain, Polygon Matic. I think if you have a portfolio like this or like this, you are prepared very good for what is coming next. But let me know down in the comments which coins would you pick for your bullish altcoin portfolio. If I was able to give you some good insights, please smash the like and follow button, share this video with your friends. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.